2008. I will have to check our records if we still have it on, because again, we're not really, even in our contract to buy and sell or reservation contract to buy and sell, we're not selling on the basis of square meters. We're basing it basically, sir, on a per unit basis. So we play with the figures between 78 in this particular instance where the average price is 78.
Now the question is, you were asked to bring some document.
I will have to find it, sir.
Now, are you willing to bring them voluntarily, or do we have to issue a subpoena to compel you?
Yes, sir. It should be no problem if I find it, sir. If it's still on our
How long
file.
a time do you need to find them?
I should find out today, sir, if I can bring it tomorrow.
All right. You will come back tomorrow to tell us whether you have found them or not.
Yes, sir.
And then if you don't, then we will subpoena the corporation to produce them.
Yes, sir.
All right. Is that satisfactory to now?
Yes.
TG Gangona?
Yes, Mr. President.
Senator
TG Gingona and then
TG
Senator
Gingona.
Villar. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. President. Gusto ko lang, I just want to be clarified. I'd like to ask the prosecution. No? Let me just take off where Senator Drilon tried to define, using the Supreme Court decisions, the disclosure of a SALN. There are three elements of disclosure. One, truthfulness. Two, accuracy. And three, timely. In 2008, the unit was purchased. Am I correct, Mr. Prosecutor? You allege.
May I respond, Your Honor?
Whoever.
Yes, Your
I'm
Honor.
here to find out.
The
Just to be
contract,
clarified. Anybody can answer.
the contract to buy and sell was executed in 2008, while the deed of absolute sale was executed in 2009.
And the amount was 14.5.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ang kailangan nakalagay dito sa SALN, nakalagay fair market value.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Ang ibig sabihin, sa pagkaalam ko ng fair market value, kung saan ang isang nagbebenta ng bagay at ang isang bumibili ng bagay ay nagkasundo.
That's correct.
When
Your
there is a meeting of the minds between the buyer and the seller, then you have a sale. And therefore, that sale is a reflection of the fair market value. Ganun po ba?
Your Honor, may I?
Ganun po ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So therefore, for this purpose, 14.5 would be the fair market value.
For this particular transaction, yes.
Okay. And yet, the said sale, you allege, was not declared until the year of 2010. Am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So sinasabi nyo, itong 14.5 million dapat lumabas noong 2009.
9, Your Honor.
Pero lumabas na lang noong 2010.
Yes, Your Honor.
When was the deed of sale?
2009, Your Honor.
2009. What month?
Your Honor, the deed of absolute sale is undated, but it was entered in the notarial book series of 2009, and the certificate authorizing registration, I think, was issued sometime in December 2009.
When was it received by the owner? By the transferee?
We are not aware, Your Honor, but we are basing this on the provision of the Civil Code that there is constructive delivery when the formal instrument is executed.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So again, you're basing it on what provision?
Your Honor, under the Civil Code,
You mean the constructive delivery?
yes, Your Honor.
When the title is issued, or when the deed of sale was concluded?
Your Honor, when ownership is transferred upon delivery and there is delivery upon execution of the formal instrument, in this case, the deed of absolute sale.
Delivery even without the title?
Yes, Your Honor, because under the civil code, delivery can either be actual or constructive, Your Honor.
Okay. So sinasabi niyo po na dapat whatever you say about your delivery, okay. Sinasabi niyo na dapat nakalagay nung 2009 merong 14.5 sa SALN. Hindi
Yes,
po ba?
yes, Your Honor.
Yun lang wala.
Wala po sa 2009
At lumabas
SALN.
na lang nung 2010.
Yes, Your Honor.
So, again, going back to the three elements of truthfulness and accuracy and timeliness, hindi po pumasa.
Yes,
It's
Your
not,
Honor.
is it truthful, it's not accurate, and it's not timely. That's what you allege.
Opo.
Okay. Eh, yung sinasabi naman ni Senator Recto kanina na merong 6.8 na nakalagay dito nga sa 2010 na SALN 6.8. So pagdating ng 2010, ang linagay, diniklara na 2010, pero hindi linagay 14.5 kung hindi 6.8.
Hindi po nilagay yung acquisition cost at
Yung fair market value.
Doon po sa fair market value naman, hindi po nilagay yung tamang fair market value.
So yung pinapakita ni Senator Recto, ang sinasabi niya, zonal
Yes, Your Honor.
valuation.
But under the guidelines, if I may explain, Your Honor.
Teka muna.
Apo.
Apo. Ang zonal valuation, nakalagay dito 6.8. Yun ang diniklara. Pero ang nakalagay sa column, fair market value.
Opo.
May diferensya, ang pagkaalam ko, may diferensya ang zonal valuation at may diferensya ang fair market value. Hindi po ba?
Tama po.
Tama. Ang diferensya noon, yung zonal, ay yan ang listahan ng presyo na binibigay ng BIR sa isang property para pag-compute ng mga capital gains tax. Hindi po ba?
Tama po.
So, hindi pa rin akma na yung zonal ay hindi fair market value. Hindi po ba?
Tama po.
Ano bang ebidensya ng fair market value?
Your Honor, in the 1994 SALN of Chief Justice.
Normally, among us
Yes, Your
lawyers, what evidence do we need to determine fair market value?
Your Honor, as defined in the guidelines, it means actual value, that is the fair value of the property as between one who wants to purchase it and one who wants to sell it. So actually, kaya po namin tinatanong yung testigo tungkol sa normal selling price because we believe that this is a consideration in determining the actual fair market value. We have to know the price at which Mega World is normally willing to sell the property. Yun po yung connection that we were trying to show, Your Honor.
Mr. President. Mr. President, Senator Villar.
The gentleman from Las Piñas, he can help us in this because he is in this field.
Hindi naman po, mahal na Pangulo. Ako po ay gusto ko lang bigyan ng konting kaliwanagan. Iba-iba ho ang policy ng mga developer dyan sa condominium. At marami mga circumstances po yan. Meron pong mga naghahabol ng benta, wika nga pag year-end na malalaki discount. Meron namang namumblema. At meron namang mga tama yun kung inabot ng bagyo, nasira. Talagang mga special na presyo na yan. At normally, maraming flexibility po ang mga manager dyan. Wala sila yung mga hanggang 10% ka lang. Merong flexibility sila. babanggitin ko po at siguro ito na lamang example ko ang aking kontribusyon sa diskusyon na ito. Noong Disyembre po, kung nagbabasa kayo ng sa mga nagbabasa po ng mga dyaryo, at siguro milyon-milyon po nakabasa nito, isang malaking developer po ang nag-offer ng 40% discount to anybody, to everybody. Iyan po ay hanapin niyo po yung mga dyaryo noong Disyembre at makikita po niyo yun, 2 pages po yun, 40% discount to everybody sa condominiums, lahat na units nila. Alam niya ng ating witness yun. Kung ano, subalit, yun lamang po ang aking contribution dito. Na ang masasabi ko lamang po, napakaraming factors that govern pricing. Hindi po simple yan. Hindi yung puhunan lang, hindi yung binagyo lang. Minsan yung pangangailangan. For example, kung 2007, maaaring katatapos natin ng world crisis noon. Medyo mahirap ang bentahan. Agresibo po yan. Pagka 2010 na medyo boom, halimbawa, mahihirapan kayo kumuha ng malaking discount. Dahil dyan, minsan pipila pa kayo. Pero pagka naman may isang developer gusto mag-agresibo, depende po yan sa programa nila. Kamukha nung isa nga ay tama naman policy. Hindi ko sinasabing maling policy. Kung gusto nilang mag-dominate ng market, malaki market share, 40% discount, open to everybody. Yun ang hanapin po niyo sa December.
Mr. President, Mr. President, may we urge...
The Majority Floor Leader.
yes, may we urge Senator Villar to disclose the name. Total, matindi ang plugging ng Villaggio. Sobrang plugging ng Villaggio.
Sa bagay, alam naman
Mula
natin
yung
lahat
iba.
na isang napakagaling na developer at hinahangaan kong developer, ang SMDC ay nag-announce niya.
Thank you, Mr. President. Senator Escudero, then Senator Lacson, Mr. President.
Senator Escudero.
Mr. President, before I ask a couple of questions of the witness, may I raise a procedural matter? Mr. President, earlier, Senators Osmeña and Pangilinan asked that a subpoena be issued or documents to be produced by the witness. Mr. President, unlike a congressional or Senate inquiry, the parties should be the ones to ask for it, because otherwise, how would we be able to identify this document and how would this be offered as proof later on after the trial? So perhaps the prosecution should take this in advisement if they will consider the request for the issuance of a subpoena, because I doubt if the court can ask for the issuance of a subpoena sans a request by the parties.
With the indulgence of the court, the members of the court, ours is to receive the evidence from the prosecution and as well as from the defense. So that's why I asked the question whether the witness, being a witness of the prosecution, would voluntarily submit the requested document. Now, if he will not, then of course we will issue the subpoena upon request of the interested party. We are not supposed to produce evidence for either side.
Thank you, Mr. President, for that clarification.
Unless of course, a member of this court would like to satisfy himself that to test the credibility of the witness, that is for his personal use. And in my opinion, there's no prohibition in the rules for him to request that a compulsory process be issued.
For his
The
consumption,
gentleman
Mr.
from Pampanga,
Yes,
with the
well,
permission of the gentleman who has the floor.
yes, with the permission of Senator
I yield,
Escudero.
Mr. President.
Well, I think the good presiding officer already manifested that at some point the senator judges may, and so therefore I will submit to the
Yes.
and concur with the observation
A
of the.
member of this court has requested that a compulsory process be issued against the witness. And that is a request by a member of this court. The presiding officer has to respect it because he might want to use it for his information or for purposes of challenging, confronting the witness, to whom a